What's going on, everybody? Joe here. I'm gonna make this a real quick take, really simple, because in my opinion I feel this is a fairly simple fragrance to at least describe, even though it's quite complex for those who aren't used to it. So let's go. Tokyo Milk is the indie house that released this fragrance. This fragrance is a part of their Dark series, but this particular fragrance, number 45, Bulletproof, released in 2011, and pretty much consists of 4 notes. You're gonna get tea, which I get. You're gonna get coconut, which I get. You're gonna get cedarwood, which I get. And what I feel is really the whole makeup, the base, the foundation of this fragrance, which I definitely get, is ebony wood. If you've smelled Edol, EDP, can't really say so much for the EDT because I haven't tried it, but if you've tried Edol from Luban, EDP, you'll be familiar with ebony wood in this fragrance. I personally feel it is done well. I actually like this fragrance for a multitude of reasons. Number 1, it's priced right. Number 2, it is different, and you all know how I feel about my scents that are actually different. And number 3, it's a different take on a woody fragrance. It's not too woody, it's not too dark, but it is dark and leaves some mystery. That is key. This is a very underrated scent that actually needs some attention. I blind bought this when I was in Tennessee, and I know what you're thinking. Joe, why are you blind buying so much? I at least give them the time of day to sniff on my skin before I actually, try, and just as long as if I like the scent, I will continue to work with it. And I mean, as for these fragrances are fairly priced. I mean, a 1.6 ounce costs $33. I believe they also come in a 60 milliliter 2 ounce bottle, but I definitely know they have the 1.6s, which is pretty much 47 milliliters at $33. Eau perfume, really can't argue with that price. 9 times out of 10 you will find these in the women's section, but this fragrance is totally unisex, especially this one in particular. When you spray it, you're gonna get hit with that ebony wood, and it's gonna come out smoky. And for a second, you're not gonna know what hit you. Give it a few seconds, and that coconut and smoked tea come into play to really smooth out and instantly just chop down that ebony wood's density and really almost make it a nice yin and yang balance. It isn't too woody and it isn't too dense, or it isn't too woody and it isn't too light. Sorry. Projection on me, it starts off right here, then it gradually, rapidly comes up to right here, and then it pretty much stays here for about 5.5 hours. This fragrance lasts 5.5 hours on me with 2.5 projecting. My biggest problem is that I wish it would project more, but at the same time, I mean, you really can't have it both ways. Either you want a really nice quality scent that really has something to stand for itself, which is the mystery. This fragrance is all about the mystery. It's meant for somebody to catch a whiff and then come closer. So for that, I really can't fault this fragrance for not being the projection bomb that I would like it. But you know me, I love my projection bomb. It's definitely different from your traditional designer fragrances and your darks and your intenses and your extremes. With this fragrance, I pretty much see this thing lasting great in the springtime. I see it lasting in the springtime for sure. Fall time also is good, but more so on the warmer times of fall, not the cooler times. Winter, you can get away with this. Really during the winter times, this might be better for a woman. That's usually when a woman might be more geared to wear this. Summertime, really just those women who really like those ballsy, you know, darker scents, or a different twist on a darker scent, or those mysterious scents. That's when the women will wear this. But guys, personally, will probably wear this in the spring and fall. Maybe even a summer night. I could see this being one in a summer night because the coconut really adds a balance, and the ebony wood really adds a balance to where it really doesn't make it too much for either time, unless it's just a high heat. If you're just getting into fragrances, I'm not sure if you'll like this fragrance. So for that, I'm going to say that you need to at least be 20 and up. And this is perfectly unisex. The same guy that could wear it will be the same girl. And it is going to be such a sexy scent, regardless of whether it's a guy or a girl wearing it. I've received a couple of compliments, more like 2, as far as actual legitimate compliments. I'm really starting to not consider, hey, you smell good, a compliment. I got that a couple of more times, which would boost the compliment range. But as far as just genuine, wow, that is sexy, or wow, that is alluring, or, you know, pretty much the holy shits of the world, I got that twice. When I am thinking of this fragrance, I feel like I am in the woods. These woods consist of giant trees made of cedar and ebony wood. I am almost having like a self-made picnic on a giant ebony wood table. I'm one with nature, just really calm. I have maybe some incense burning, just meditating. And I'm drinking some nice coconut milk. That is pretty much kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Presentation for Tokyo Milk's Bulletproof. You're gonna have a 45 here. Tokyo Milk Dark. Bulletproof written right there. Tokyo Milk is also gonna be written on the top. You have a gun, which Bulletproof. Tokyo Milk Dark. A lot of detail is on this box. Bulletproof, concentration, eau de parfum. All the information written right there. And when you open the box, if I could open the box, it's gonna come with 3 flaps and your standard, and then your fragrance will be inside, like so. Pretty much the bottle is gonna just about be like the box. You're gonna have Bulletproof, the note breakdown right here, which is just your 4 ingredients, Tokyo Milk there. The creator of the fragrance, which was Margaret Elena, written on there. Again with the whole gun, Bulletproof, eau de parfum. And your top isn't really so much the best top, honestly. If you've ever had a decanter in your life, you'll kind of know the type of top that this is. Not the best top, but hey, it's better than Prada's Luna Rossa. Sprayer, definitely not the best, and let me warn you now, at least with mine, it leaks. More so right around there, like it wasn't tight. Sprayer. So, pretty decent, not the best, not the worst, and all of your information will be written at the bottom like so. There is your presentation for Bulletproof. So there are my thoughts and opinions on this fragrance. It's a really solid scent. I mean, definitely check them out if you're in your Sephora's. 9 times out of 10, they're not sold in every Sephora, but give it a check anyways. They may be sold in the ones that hold the higher end fragrances. Like I know in Atlanta, definitely in the city of Atlanta, the Sephora's hold like the Chanel's also, and the Tom Fords and the Hermes fragrances. Those are the ones you need to kind of check you know, if your Sephora holds those fragrances, then check them out in there. Otherwise, I'm not too sure if they will. Scent of the day today is one fragrance that I actually really enjoy. And if you want to talk about compliments, this one definitely does it. Will be a heavy hitter in my summer rotation, I'm telling you now. Shea Bond from Bond number 9. Such awesome stuff. Bottle's actually almost done at this point. I'm more than halfway done with it. So there is my scent of the day. Let me know what your scent of the day is. Let me know if you've tried any fragrance from the House of Tokyo Milk, including Bulletproof. Let me know what your thoughts were, if you've actually tried Bulletproof or you want to try it, or it seems like something you'll want to try. Let me know what your thoughts are for Shea Bond. Let me know your thoughts, period. Let me know how your day was. I don't care. So with that being said, my name is Joe, and I'll see you all later.